And I'm Loretta.
I'm Blaine.
Sorry it's been a little while since we've done a video, but life happens. We've been busy. We have some finished objects. We have a lot of works in progress, and I want to talk about a new segment that I'm going to try to do. So let's get started. You want to start?
Sure. I have finished objects. One that everybody has been waiting for so long. And this will be shipped out in October. I finally finished the cat. This giant monstrosity of a cat.
It's heavy too.
It is heavy and it's very soft, very like pillow-like. So this is the cat. So it was made from scraps of Bernat. Other than this part and the paws are not Bernat. They are, I think it was Mainstay from Walmart. But the rest of this is all Bernat.
Yep.
So it's super soft.
I love it.
It's heavy, it's fluffy, it's got a long tail. And this will be shipped out in the beginning of October to the winner of that Scrap'emal raffle.
And the reason she said, yeah, I remember it was hurting her hands, is doing all of this in single crochets with a larger hook, and to make it tight so that you don't want your stuffing or anything to come out.
Yeah.
It is so soft. I think it's beautiful.
Pretty tight woven.
For a scrappy animal, I love it.
I got that finished, finally. And my only other finished object has already went to its new home, which was the smaller cat I was making for my niece Lorelai. And I sent it home with her yesterday, so I will insert pictures of it right here.
So, my wearable blanket, we forgot to show last time it was finished. It is just 2 rectangles. I put an arm piece together, but it's open here. But that's all it is. It's just, 2 rectangles of the modern granny, and I love it. This is not necessarily my color, but it was some cakes that I had. It was Karen Big Cakes in honey glaze, and it's warm. So it's not cold enough, to turn on the heat yet, but I am chilly when the weather changes. My skin, I just have the type of skin I can tell when the weather's changing. I get chills when everybody else is still warm. So this is just keeping me warm, and it's super soft. I don't really like the color, but for warmth, I like it.
It just reminds me of like mustard. It really does.
And I'm also wearing a gray shirt, so it kind of goes with it, because of the gray. But Lamia loved it and wanted to wear a blanket. So here's hers. And hers was made out of just my stripe. I forgot the color. But it was just my stripe. And there wasn't enough. I only had 2 balls of it. I needed 3. So she chose black to go around it. And it fits her. It goes right to the bend of her leg. And I was going to do the sides seamed up, but she just wanted it just like Gran's. So we have this piece here that's stitched up. And I did, I can't explain it, some kind of looping of my yarn back and forth so that would be easy to clip. This is a growing idea. This piece right here, you can take those armholes off of there, and you can take that stitching out as she grows. And if you choose your colors, or if you just want to do a scrappy blanket, you can grow this bigger and bigger. If I didn't want to use this, I could take it apart and put my 2 pieces together and make a pretty good size throw, or just get more cakes and keep going and have a really large blanket.
Yeah.
So, anyway, that's something that you can add to in the future.
Other finished objects?
Out of, I don't have the yarn in front of me, but it said it was a 3-weight, but I thought it was chunky. This is some yarn that I got from Derek the Knitwit, and it's just a little child's hat. It fits Mia, but it's not for Mia. I got fiber in my mouth, y'all. We have a family reunion every other year, and I usually give away something, washcloths, pot holders, things like that. My mom does too. And I'm doing hats and washcloths and pot holders this year to give away at the family reunion. I just put everything on a table and let people go and pick what they want. And at the end of the day, if there's any washcloths and things like that left, my girls, like Blaine and Amy and Lori, they like to take the washcloths and throw them over their shoulder and let, the younger people catch them. And if you catch them, you get to keep them.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, that's one hat so far. And it's just a double crochet, except for I did do some little front posts every now and then. It kind of blends with the yarn. I don't know if you can see that. And then down here I did front post, back post, and then and then some single. So it has texture, but that stitch does get lost in the color. But I did do this
stitch. You're up close. Let me see.
I did do that stitch in some solids.
You can see where she did the post.
Mm-hmm.
And there's actually the lines from it, but when it's far off, it just kind of gets lost in there. But if it's up close, you can tell there is a pattern there. And
I've got enough of that skein left to do another hat. Okay, so that's finished. This is, I've been practicing my Tunisian. And I've been trying to teach Jordan and Mia. Jordan's picked up on it really well, and Mia's working on it. But here's a washcloth, simple Tunisian. Oh my goodness, I forgot this stitch.
Simple Tunisian washcloth.
I forgot this Tunisian stitch. But I'm learning from TL Yarn Crafts, and we can link her. Tony from TL Yarn Crafts. She also does yarn reviews. Some people may know her on there as the yarn snob. But she's great. She's not a snob. She goes over the yarn really well and does swatches and lets you know what she thinks of them and how they feel.
I'll show this one because I'm holding it. This is a towel that she made practicing. It's kind of rolling on the edges.
Well, it hasn't been blocked.
Well, yeah, it hasn't been blocked, so it's rolling on the edges, but it's pretty good. It's very soft.
I ran out of the variegated, but that cream, I had a little bit of it.
I don't know why our camera is going dark when I hold stuff up. So, let me see.
Huh.
I'm not sure why it's doing that.
That's strange.
I don't know what's going on. This is a new phone and new camera, so bear with us on getting stuff adjusted. Ooh, no. That's
bright.
That's too bright. There we go. Maybe that right there. See if it'll...
Anyway,
it's still going to go dark. I don't know why.
This is out of...
Weird.
I love this cotton that was left over from 2018. And I don't know if you can see that. It's like ocean blue with little specks of purple. But I ran out of this because I was practicing. So then the cream matched. And I got addicted to this stitch. Y'all see I've got my ends to sew in. But Blaine loves it. And I just went ahead and done the cream as much as I had of the blue so that I would have a decent sized towel. That's a nice hand towel. So now she's wanting bath towels out of this.
I will try to adjust the brightness and stuff and why I don't know why it's getting dark when stuff gets close to it, but for right now we'll hold stuff back here so y'all can see it, and then I'll fiddle with it later and see if I can figure it out.
Let's see.
Other finished objects.
Other finished objects that were whips the last time we talked to you was Mia's campfire cardigan, but I did in the solid granny and so that it wouldn't have as many holes. And I think I had one panel done on the last video.
Yes.
I got both panels done, and I got her pipsqueak put all the way around. I did single crochet of all 5 colors, and it was easier than I thought it would be.
Let me show it.
That's about as close as it's going to let you get.
The rainbow right there is the pipsqueak all the way around, and it's also on the sleeves. But on the sleeves, instead of doing a stripe of each color, she held all the colors together, and it come out looking like a sprinkle effect. Because they all meshed together.
Waving, I did every other stitch on the sleeves.
Yeah, to make it because it's not so big.
Yeah, the sleeves were huge on her, and so you're going to see it bowing a little bit. She hasn't worn it yet, but all that's going to work out.
Sorry. Y'all trying to figure out why this is doing this. It's really bothering me.
Blaine's all up in the camera.
I am. I'm all up in the camera trying to figure it out. Sorry. Anyway, she also made, at Mia's request, well, it was Mia's request because she gave her the idea.
Anyway.
Put that out there.
I think it came out gorgeous.
Let's not mention this doll's hair because it's a mess. And apparently there's stickers in it because, you know, it belongs to a child. So, since Mom gave her the idea, she wanted her doll that looks like her to have a matching jacket. So this is her doll's jacket.
But she had specifics on the edging and the sleeves.
Yes, it had to be blue pipsqueak over here, pink pipsqueak here, and purple around the body. So there's
What's a grandmother to do?
the matching ones for her and her doll. And I'm getting mad at this camera because it keeps going dim.
Oh, well.
And I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Out of the kitty cat. Let's see. I don't think I have anything else finished, do I? Oh, yes, I do.
Do you?
Yes, I do. Remember these I showed you last night? Blaine didn't even know about these. She was going to spend some time with her daddy one evening, and I just decided to get these out and see what I could do. And these don't have...
Hang on. I'm going to pause this real fast and see if I can fix it because I'm going to have to hold these close for you to see them. So, we'll be right back. Okay, we're back. I'm going to see if it'll work better now, maybe. It doesn't look like it's getting dark when you get close to it. I'm sorry, I just put my hand all up in y'all's face. But I'm going to hold like this hook up and see if it gets dark. No, it doesn't. Yay.
Right.
It's actually showing now.
That's the one Mia calls my bumblebee hook that she
now I can
designed the
show y'all.
handle.
Okay, what am I showing?
Remember when we went to Michael's a long time ago and we got the beads? I have the green balls in the mesh.
Mm-hmm.
I got dragonflies and I got dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I didn't have, you picked up for me a few weeks after that, was leverbacks. So I wanted to try my hand.
Metal things.
Oh yeah, the little rods to put the stitch markers on. So I wanted to try my hand at stitch markers. You want to show them what I have?
Sure.
Let's see. That's not the complete set, but there is.
So far, she has I, J, and K of little dolphins. Y'all can see that. There it is. Dolphins.
I'm probably going to make like a G and an H and have a 5-piece set. But I like them because they're very lightweight. I'm always forgetting to write down what my hook size is if I walk off and leave a project, and I use the same hook, you know, working for 2 or 3 different
This is an
items.
eye with a little like crystal heart bead on it.
And I'm going to make a set of 5 of those.
This I love is one of the little green balls, and she said she probably wouldn't put much with them because they're heavy, but they're so cute. These would be really cute earrings.
They're heavier than what I thought, but I do like them by themselves.
Yes.
Okay. That was left over from one of you girls' necklaces when y'all were little.
Okay, this was a necklace that was upscaled or upcycled.
Just like little fake diamonds in the heart.
And little clear beads.
And then these are 2 of the dragonflies.
Okay.
I got that strip of dragonflies for $2.47 at Michael's.
I can hold those up there. 2 little dragonflies.
This little pearl thing was upcycled from an old necklace.
Okay. Little pearl with little clear square beads. Looks like little ice cubes.
Got the one. This was out of a jewelry making kit.
This one's pretty. Got a little ball that you can't see. It has little designs on the ball and then a little heart with designs on it.
And the last one, I just found this charm when we used to do keychains and jewelry before. I found that charm in my supplies.
Okay. It's a little charm that says faith with some little beads with it. Very pretty. And all these are the little lever back that you can just pull open.
I like the little lobster claw, but I think these are really easy for people that have problems with their hands.
Or also if people have long nails. It's easier to open the lever backs than the claws.
Those are finished, but the sets are not finished. I'm going to make like probably sets of 5, and they're, you know, just I just had the idea to make them because we use them all the time.
I forgot to mention, on Mia and her doll's matching jackets, the only thing that's not finished on them is she said she wanted buttons, and I already had these that I had bought a while back for a different project that I never used. So we're going to do little cupcake buttons on their matching jackets.
Mm-hmm.
And that'd be cute.
Okay. I don't have anything else that's finished.
Okay.
That's a lot.
Works in progress?
Works in progress. All right.
Okay, works in progress. I've only got 2 over here right now, so I'll show them real quick.
Okay.
This one is, I've been telling Jordan for a while that I would make her a dress for her troll doll that she got from Build-A-Bear. And that's what I'm working on here. Let me see if I can get it lined up right so you can actually see the shape of it. I'm getting there with it. This is the size to fit either an American Girl or like My Life doll from Walmart or a Build-A-Bear animal. I need to make about another 1.5 inches on the bottom. You're seeing right here because that's where my yarn's attached. That's why it's uneven. I still have to finish the skirt and put the ruffle on the bottom and do the little sleeves. And this is just a lacy, pretty pattern I found online. I just Googled 18-inch doll dresses. And I'm using a slightly bigger hook to make it fit the Build-A-Bear. Because Build-A-Bear dolls are a little thicker than the other dolls. And I'm using, this is, I believe, a 1-weight. It was the Summer Nights. I found this on sale at Michael's. It's got like a pretty glitter in it. All different colors of blue. And I'm using a 3.25 millimeter hook to work on this dress. So I'm almost done with the skirt, and then I just got to do the ruffle and the sleeves and put buttons on the back of it, and that'll be done.
You know, you would pick on me sometimes about calling the hook needles.
Mm-hmm.
That size that came from your great-grandmother, your great-great-grandmother, my great-grandmother, is where those hooks came from. That's what they called those little tiny hooks years ago, was needles.
Yeah.
Those are crochet needles. Because they're so tiny, they look like needles.
Well, to me, it's still just a little hook.
Yeah. But that's where the word needles comes from.
I'm working on that. And this is actually a darn good yarn silk bag I got about 2 years ago. And it's starting to rip just a little bit. And this has become the cat bag. Because every time I make a cat, somebody sees it and they want a cat. So then I start another cat and put it in the same bag. So, when I finished Lorelei's cat, she asked could I make one for her little sister, Nova. And Nova said she wanted a blue cat, and I had this. I have 4 skeins of this, and I'm probably only going to have to use about 1 and a piece of another of the Yarn Bee Urban Chic. And this is the color Aqua, but it's got all the other pretty colors in it. So this is what I'm making her cat with.
That's what she got from the Hobby Lobby haul of 2018.
Yeah, I've had it.
She didn't know what she was going to do.
I forgot I even had it.
Yeah, because it wasn't enough to do something big.
So far, this is the body, how it came out. It's got the darker blue.
That's pretty.
And then it fades up to the other 2 blues. And then it's got, this is like a deep bluish purple, pink, orange, and then back to the blues. The arms came out totally different from each other. This was the first arm. It came out in like a block pattern of all the colors.
Love it.
And then this arm came out mostly just blue. 2 different blues, and then it got into the really dark bluish purple. And now I am currently working on, if I can find it in here, everything gets mixed up in here, the head. And so far this is the top of the head, came out with the pretty rainbow, and now it's going back into the blues.
I love it. I love the way it's working out.
And I am doing this with the Urban Chic yarn, and I'm also using just a 3-weight scrap of white and black that I had for the feet, and then the black will be for the face, and my new furls hook, which is the 4.5G plus. And I love this hook. I told Mom, I was like, if you just happen to find a furls hook lying around somewhere, you know, I wouldn't mind having another. I doubt she'll find one lying around, but you know, just in case. But that is what I am working on at the moment. But I did go, and I want to show y'all, I printed some patterns out. I want to join in on a crochet along that Miss Terry is doing at Yarn Joy Podcast, and I'm going to be late to it, but they are making Esther the Elephant, which is this little elephant. It's so cute. And let me see if I can find on here the name of the person again who made this pattern. If not, I will have to look it up and just link it in the description. But if you've watched Miss Terry, she's got it linked in the description of who wrote this pattern. And it's a free pattern. Here it is. Pattern by Jess Huff. These are free patterns. I'll try to put the link in the description. But she has 6 animals. And I've got 5 of them printed out so far. So she's got the elephant, the lion, monkey, hippo, giraffe, and the only one I didn't get printed yet is a zebra. So after I finish some old whips that I've got laying around, I want to start making these, but I want to try to get it on the crochet along of the elephant and then make the other ones later.
So you're going to crochet a zoo?
Yes. I want to make my own zoo. I've been telling Mom about it. Once I get through some of the old whips that have been holding me up, I want to get back into more amigurumi and out of all this other stuff. You know,
Okay.
like clothes and blankets and all
crochet
that.
a zoo.
I like animals. I want to make the animals. Yes, I want to make a zoo.
Okay. Before we get into my whips, because y'all know I have a bunch. I do want to tell you, we had, I read the comments about the furls hooks. Let me tell you real quick. A friend of mine from Thunder Above Creations told me about a coupon code, and that is what I used for the furls hooks. And I will get Blaine to put that in the description box.
She's going to put me in the description
box. I'm
box.
going to put Blaine in the description box. I'm going to get her to put that in there. Okay, this is the deal this is how we got our hooks. The hooks are $33 a piece. I'm not paying $66 for the gold just because they're pretty. I want them functioning. It doesn't matter if they're just gorgeous. Anyway, I'm not knocking anybody that gets the $66 ones. That's on them. Uh-oh.
Sorry, I'm trying to knock the camera over.
Okay, so our hooks were $33 a piece. But, and if you order $49 or over, it's free shipping. But with the coupon code, it knocked the price down to, I think they were $25.50 a piece. Is that right?
I think so.
The total was $49.50 for 2. Yep. Put it that way, with that code. So, the way my friend explained it to me, and she ordered hers also, she ordered 2 of them, was if you figure with the coupon code how much you would have spent on shipping, with that code, it is like paying regular price for one, and I think she said $9 of shipping on you're paying $9 for the second one on the shipping. In other words, you can figure it up in your head or on paper, but we paid with the coupon code $49.50 for 2. And yes, that is expensive for a hook, except you consider the fact that they are better for your hands and that they are guaranteed for life. So if they were to break or something like that, stop functioning for you, you can get a replacement for free. Now, we are not associated with furls or affiliated or anything like that. We were curious and we wanted to order some. Now, as far as people saying, oh, I can't afford those expensive hooks, I was one of those people that said, oh, I can't afford those expensive hooks, because y'all know we've had financial issues for the last 2 years with my health and a lot of things going on, and we have had to, I've sold a lot of my yarn. I don't have near the yarn that I used to have, and I'm fine with that. That's okay. I still have yarn. And we do still buy yarn once in a while, but we don't have these great big hauls anymore. We have to just be very careful. So this is what we decided with the hooks. We had a break. We had a financial break on one of our bills, So I decided to go ahead, since we had that break, to order 2 hooks to see how we liked it, because the 2 with the coupon code was the better buy than 1 by itself paying shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So we did that. Now, with that said, anybody that, I'm not saying this to criticize anyone, so please don't take it that way, but anybody that does buy crafting things, yarn, hooks, whatever your craft is, you put money into it. What you could do in order to order a furls, if you wanted to, is cut a corner somewhere. For example, I'm going to give an example. I love Diet Dr. Pepper. But I told Blaine, what if I give up Diet Dr. Peppers for a whole month? I can afford 1 hook for, buying 2 on the coupon. If Blaine gives up something that she loves for a short time and saves that money that she would be putting on whatever it is, say she wants a yarn haul, say she has picked out $50 worth of yarn somewhere and she's thinking, oh, when I get paid, after I pay my bills and all, I'm thinking I'm going to try to do this. Well, there is you a hook or 2. You just have to budget your money. I'm not saying, what am I trying to say, Blaine? Help me out here. I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, everybody can afford them. No, we can't afford them. Blaine and I can't. We have to cut corners in another way.
Yeah, she's trying to say the way we get something like that is because we cut out something else for a month to get that.
Or like getting a break on that bill.
Yeah.
We got a break. I'm always telling everybody, shut those lights off. Turn those lights off. And that's what we did. We had a break on our light bill. And I took that money that would have went on the light bill and I ordered those 2 hooks.
But also I can tell you another break. I was expecting this month or next month to have to pay out about $100 for EpiPens. I told y'all about in the last video that for me to start my allergy shots, I would have to have EpiPens. So I got a letter in the mail saying they were ready to start doing my shots, but I have to have the pens first. So I called the pharmacy to find out how much I was going to have to pay after my insurance. And praise God, my insurance paid 100%, and I got 2 EpiPens. Mm-hmm. With a practice pen to show me how to use it.
Excuse me, y'all, I can take this off.
That was a break for me. I was expecting to put out $100, but I ended up not having to put out any money. And, I want to thank everybody that I asked y'all to pray for me and help me figure out how to do this. I want to thank everybody that did pray for me that this would get paid for, and it did. So now, starting next week, I can start getting my shots like I need as long as I have these with me.
Not only that, Blaine. I'm going to talk about you. You mind if I talk about you right here in front of you?
Yeah, I always do.
Okay. Let's talk about Blaine right in front of her.
Behind my back over there.
Anybody that knows Blaine personally knows that she likes to get her nails done at the salon. And I've done it every now and then. In my past, I've done it one time recently, but it's just...
I hate my naked nails.
I do too.
Because I bite them.
But that's another choice, okay? For example, Blaine didn't get her nails done this time. Blaine, show them your nails. Blaine did them herself. $3.
$3 at Family Dollar.
$3 opposed to $35. You save that money.
Yep.
So, I guess what I'm trying to
that's
say...
a hook. If I wanted to buy another furls hook, that's one thing I would do is give up my nails, my expensive nails. I could do the cheap nails for a month and buy me a hook. Or buy me something
That's what I'm trying to say. On a personal level, it's priorities.
Yeah.
Okay? But I do know that there are people struggling so hard that absolutely cannot, even with the coupon code, get them. I completely understand that. I understand that. I just want you to know that there sometimes is a coupon code, and I've got it written down. I'll have to tell you what Helen had told me. You can put also, on your computer, and it brings up coupons for different places, and that's how she found out about furls.
A lot of things that if we get something big, usually it's because we put half and half. We put our money together to do it. As far as it may be harder for one person to do
Right.
2 hooks even with that code, because that's still $50 going out from one person. Whereas when you've got someone going in with you, it's only $25 a piece. So
Yes.
that's another thing that, I mean, we've done before with us or with friends that we have. If they want something and we want something and it's going to cost a lot of money, we'll just all put our money together and do it.
Yes, absolutely. So that's a good idea, Blaine. So if you live near somebody that can go in halves with you like that and order one hook for you and one hook for them and split the pay, that's a good idea. Because that's what Blaine and I do a lot. Sometimes she buys me something and sometimes I buy her something. But like with those hooks, we did split that. We talked about it and we split that. But of course we split the light bill.
Yeah.
So anyway, enough about that. I just wanted y'all to understand. No, we cannot order furls whenever we want to. But yes, some people can put it in their budget by cutting out other things.
Yeah. I do want to show y'all something before she gets in her whips. Because I had this idea while she was making the jackets. She was going to have all this ends left over from tying all those on. And y'all know I love making stuff like unicorns. This is going to make some awesome unicorn hair. So if you have pipsqueak and you have scraps like this, that's a good idea of how to use up those scraps, is just keep them and use them for a hair on an animal. It doesn't have to be the rainbow color, but this, when I saw it, I thought, ooh, that would be great as a unicorn.
But be sure that the tail that's going to hang, let me have one of them. Be sure the part that's, of course, you'll be attaching one part, but be sure that the part that's going to hang, you tie that into a knot, because these, if they're not knotted, they will shed, and then eventually you're just going to have a string.
Yeah.
So be sure that
tie that fuzz off.
Tie that fuzz off from the one that's going to be dangling. But yeah, you're right. And they're so soft.
But I just thought that would be cute unicorn hair, so that probably go on a project of mine. Also, I was talking about the EpiPens, another health update. I got my second back injections this week on Monday. And this time, instead of injecting just one side, they injected both sides of my spine. So it was very painful. I had to be awake. And this time, I guess because I was already in pain before I got there, and that part of my back was already inflamed, it hurt really bad. But I'm feeling better now after it's been a few days. I've still got some bruising, but I'm able to move better, and it is helping. So, anyone that's been praying for me on my back, thank y'all. I am getting better. So, let's spend the rest of the night talking about your whips, because it's going to take that long.
I've got so many whips, I can't even show them all. I'm still working on my jacket. I'll put my jacket down. I haven't even finished my jacket, but I need to do that this week. And I got to work on my vest. All right. Using Bagger Day's new cardigan, the oversized cardigan. Blaine stitched her panels onto her back, and she has the armholes.
I already have the armhole stitched down.
Yeah, this is wrong side out. You're gonna see strings everywhere.
Let me show. Okay, this is with it wrong side out, but it's still a good fit so far. And then she has to build this part.
Yeah, we got to build the collar.
Sleeves built. This thing is so.
And pockets. And Blaine wants hers to button. Crystal's, she chose hers not to button. And I will get Blaine to link that video, that number of the tutorial that I'm using. But this is done out of elderberry color.
Chunky cakes.
Yeah, Karen Chunky Cakes. And I want to get this finished and enter it into the Cake Off, which y'all know that Mama Llama Kayla advertised. She's not an affiliate or anything. She just happened to see it. You go on the Michaels website and post, you can only enter one time, post a picture of something that you made out of any Karen cakes for a giveaway that they're going to do soon. And you only have until the end of September, I believe, to get them entered. And they're going to give away 500 cakes to one person.
I want 500 cakes.
And then they're going to have, I think they're going to have 4 more winners that's going to get 50 cakes.
I would love any of those.
It's an awesome giveaway, and I think that y'all should do it, even if it's a hat from a cupcake or whatever.
And since she wanted to enter in this, I was able to talk her into making me a coat, because I was like, hey, I have like 7 of these chunky cakes.
Right.
I forgot I even had them. They were under a bunch of other stuff on my shelf, and I had 7 of them. So I was like, hey, let's make me a winter jacket, you know, out of these chunky cakes because they're purple and cool.
All right. I pulled this down off my shelf because I'm working with my cotton.
Goodness.
But I'm going to show y'all. If y'all remember a few videos ago, my basket, it's my cotton oozing out. That's my cotton. I'm making washcloths and stuff.
Excuse me.
For me, for our house and my other daughter's houses, and for the family reunion. Mm-hmm. So I love my basket, and this sits up there on my shelf, but this is my cotton. All right. I love that basket so much, I'm making, let me get my hook out of here. I'm making a square one. It's attached to the yarn, y'all. I'm making a square one. It's not going to bulge out right yet because it's still shallow. But I'm making a square basket. Okay, hold it up this way.
Yep, yes, square.
Can y'all see it taking shape? Basket. I just did the solid granny, and then I did front post a 1 to try to make it start standing up, and that wasn't enough. I couldn't figure it out, y'all, because I'm doing it without a pattern. And I just decreased a little bit to draw it in, and it started coming up for me. Mm-hmm. So it is 11 inches wide, and I'm going to probably go 8 inches deep maybe. And this is going to be for my scrap balls. I got rid of all my scraps. I gave them to somebody. So now I've started over, and I've got 5 or 6 little scrap balls, and I'm going to start putting them in here when I get this done. And I'm going to make scrap things out of whatever's in here. Scrap
I'm going to teach her to do
blanket.
amigurumi, and I'm going to make her do a scrap-a-mole.
Anyway, I'm not doing this steadily like I did that other one because it did start, my shoulder started hurting. I have a lot of problems with my shoulder. I've had several surgeries on that arm. But hopefully I'll have that done soon. And that's out of the Bernat Home Decor. Mm-hmm. So, that's a whip.
Sorry we're talking so much tonight. We haven't been on here in a while.
Right. And from Hobby Lobby of 2018, this is the only time that we ever saw the Toasty Sweet. Was on the clearance. We never saw them at regular price. This is what Blaine used to do Lorelei's cat, and I did a little small blanket for her little cat. Out of the leftover, she had 3 and a piece of 1. So I'm just doing a granny. It'll be about the size of a good size lap gan, and I'm doing it with a size K hook, my bumblebee hook that Lamia built the polymer handle for me. And this is going to be given away at the family reunion.
That stuff is so soft.
It is. It does have some wool in it, though. I don't know if y'all have ever used the Toasty Sweet. This is called Fruit Slush is the colorway. It's 253 yards. It is 75% acrylic, 25% wool. So, that's going to be really pretty. See all those colors? I haven't even got all the colors out yet, but I will put that on that video for y'all to see when I get it finished before the family reunion, which is in October. Let me see. What else? I have a lot going.
I don't know.
All right.
You still got more whips?
I do. I got more whips, y'all. I'm not even going to bring out the blankets and coats and stuff, sweaters I'm working on. But I found this ball of sweet roll. And as another child's hat, I'll have this finished tonight probably for the family reunion. Mm-hmm. This is wonky because
it's very wonky.
It's very wonky because it was tightly done. I crochet kind of tight, but it is a solid grainy washcloth.
Well, people are gonna want up a washcloth.
You think that's wonky? Blaine got me watching TV. Y'all know I don't watch TV. Blaine got me watching TV, and this is for our house. It's got to be because I can't give this thing away. Look at the pretty colors. How that color, those country colors, like blue and. You see, it's got blue and tan and green and mauve. Came out so pretty. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? I just thought it was so pretty. And I was rotating. single crochet with half double crochet. You know, do a whole row of single, whole row half double. Does anybody see that?
What did you do?
I don't even know.
Oh, it looks like you either increased or decreased for every row for a while.
But you know what? I was not going to frog that thing.
She was making an abstract washcloth.
It's 100% cotton. It's a washcloth. We'll just deal with it.
It's an abstract washcloth.
I was not frogging that thing.
It's a work of art.
Working with my scraps. I'm not frogging it, y'all. I don't care. Wet the thing and do this or something, but I'm not frogging it. It's a wonky washcloth. So is this one. This one's just tight. It's just because I crochet tight. And it, you know, you could block it, but I'm not going to block it for me.
Let me know when you're done.
Leftovers from I Love This Cotton. I'm making a hand towel. It is in like a dark rose color and a pewter gray. The modern granny. See all my tails right there?
Pewter's a funny word.
Okay, that's a washcloth.
Oh.
Are y'all tired? Are y'all tired yet?
Nobody's gonna watch this video to the end.
No, because it's too long.
I really stopped talking.
Two more things. All right. I was going to enter into a giveaway because, Christy, crochet, what is it? Crochet by Christy? It's on Facebook. I'll link it. But I want to knit, y'all, and 2020 was supposed to be my year to
2020
knit.
is no one's year.
It's no one's year. This is my knit. I need help, y'all. My problem is coordination. I have tried different needles. And then I showed this to Helen, and she's like, let me see that. And I'm showing her on camera. She's like, did you purl some of that? I'm like, what's a purl? She's, look. She said, it looks like you knitted a row and purled a row. Okay. With that being said, I'm obviously left-handed when it comes to knitting. I can't get it. See my yarn bowl? I need help, y'all. If y'all have any suggestions to help me with coordination, I've got the movement in my head. I'm watching different people, and I've got the movement. I know how to knit as far as looking at somebody. Mm-hmm. But hand coordination is a big issue for me.
My problem is I have the coordination, but I don't have the tension. Mine always ends up looking great all the way across, and at the end I have this huge loop. And I don't know how I'm doing that, so if anybody knows how to fix that, let me know.
Last one I'm going to show you, because this video is going to be too long and nobody's going to want to watch it anyway, is I am addicted to the Tunisian. So there's another simple stitch Tunisian out of Sugars and Cream that I started today.
Simple stitch Tunisian green. It's going doing that thing again. I don't know why. I don't know why it's doing that.
I don't know how other people feel about Tunisian, but I fell in love with it, and that's what I'm doing. That's all I'm going to show right now.
Only thing else I have to say would be fall coming. My favorite season. Fall, autumn, whatever you want to call it. Anyone who has any really good autumn or fall patterns or Halloween patterns, please show me. Like, put them on our Facebook page, or you can email them to me. You can send them to me in Messenger on Facebook. I just need some good fall Halloween patterns. I really want some Nightmare Before Christmas patterns, if I can find them. I already found a pattern for a wreath that I want to do. So, if anybody has any good patterns, just like, send them all to me. All of them.
And we were going to tell you really quick, and then we're going to get off this video, because it's long. I'm going to start a new segment, and it's going to have its own little time. But it's going to be a grain of thought. And it will be for believers and non-believers. I'm not a preacher by any means, but I do love to share the word, and I have not been doing that. Excuse me. Pause it. I got an itch. I'm ready. Y'all, my throat was itching. I'm sorry.
About that.
Sorry, now my eyes are watering. Goodness. The enemy doesn't want this being talked about, apparently. There's a minister that I listen to that's in Hawaii, and I'm going to do a dedication to the Lord on our videos. I'll do its own video. It deserves its own video. It won't be with finished objects or works in progress or anything. It'll be on its own. But it'll be a grain of thought. And I will link him in case anybody wants to be able to listen to a sermon if you're not able to go to a church, being that you're in your home. Anyway, look forward to that. I'm going to name it A Grain of Thought, but it's going to be on Homemade with Love by Loretta and Blaine. But I'll put that in the title. So if anybody's interested in that, they're welcome to view that and share it around. So, I got an itch in my throat. That's it tonight, y'all.
Okay. If you've watched this long and you like us, thumbs up. And we would love for you to join our channel if you want to. And we're going to try to get more videos out. We're trying to get back on track of getting them out regularly. And hopefully there will be many more finished objects to come.
And I got to wait and see what my finances are in October, but I have not done a giveaway in so long. I'm like, I want to do a giveaway. Whenever I say I want to do a giveaway, Blaine's like, well, as long as you have the finances to do it, it's up to you. I want to do a giveaway. Y'all, it's getting close. I'm getting anxious. So, we'll talk about that soon. That's it. That's all I got. So, if you've been with us this long, thank you so much for watching. I know it was long, but we just had a lot going on this week, and I started a lot. So, next video, maybe I have a lot more finished objects.
All right.
That's it, I guess. That's all I got.
See y'all next time.
All right, y'all have a great night.
Bye.
Bye.